Working with this like super sci-fi team, Steven Spielberg, J.J. Abrams, you were in good hands. How did it feel to be taken care of that way?
Wow, well, being with J.J., he's like a big kid. All he's done is so incredible. And of course, Steven came on the set a couple times, and I'd known him because my sister did War of the Worlds with him, so I came on the set of that. And it's cool because my sister did War of the Worlds when she was 12, and then I'm 12 doing Super 8, so that was neat.
Did she give you any tips for acting in a movie like this?
She didn't really give me any tips about it because she didn't even know she didn't know the story either. It was a secret. So yeah, she knew Steven was a part of it. She was really happy for me and proud that I got to be a part of something with him.
Is it more fun to be together in this junket situation than
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, We've known each other forever. We both go to the same school.
Yes, I was just watching the EPK.
Yeah,
that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So now, is it different when you're at school and you're like razzing each other now that you've worked together?
No, I mean, Elle's in a lower grade than me, so I can kind of...
By 1 year?
I can kind of make fun of her
He
a
mentions
little bit.
that every time.
Every single time. I have to get it in there, I mean...
But she's still taller than you, though.
She's taller than me.
Right?
Not by much, though. And when we were shooting, it was like 4 or 5 inches.
When we were shooting, it was a lot.
And then now it's like 2, maybe 3,
Yeah.
and then like 4 or 5 when you wear heels.
So
you need to stop wearing heels.
Yeah. I did my first scene, and everyone's like, what's your theme song gonna be? Because apparently after you do your first scene of shooting, he picks a theme song for you.
Oh.
And mine was Don't Be Shy by Cat Stevens, and it made it in the film.
Perfect.
So when you see Lily for the first time, Don't Be Shy is playing, which I think it relates to her character too.
Absolutely.
She's very outgoing and sort of awkward. To be a part of this and play a Disney princess too, that was like that's a life goal of every girl, I feel, to grow up and be a Disney princess.
Yeah.
And, like, to say I've done that is I can't even, still, trying to rationalize it.
Angelina Jolie,
Yeah.
the most sought-after movie star in the world. What's your relationship like? Are you big sister, little sister? Is there a motherly thing going on there? Are you best friends?
Right.
You text?
Right. I'm meeting her for the first time, I was so nervous. It was because she's huge, and I remember meeting her but right away, kind of the name faded and she became just a woman.
Yeah.
And she gave me a huge hug and she was like, we're gonna have so much fun working together, and we really did. This is the dream parts of all parts, and then to get to play with her and to work with her and see her on set with all her kids. She's very motherly as well. She would walk around, have the horns, but Vivian and Knox would be on both hips, just chilling out.
Love this world and these characters. I want to own a box troll.
Me too. I wish we could all just have a little box troll. That'd be so cute.
I know. I think I'd like Fish. I think he'd be my favorite
Fish
guy.
is good. I like Oil Can. He's like a baby box troll.
So sweet.
Very fun.
Tell me about playing Winnie. She's a tenacious character. How did you find her voice?
She obviously has an English accent, so first we had to start with that, because I'm not English, so I had to have a dialect coach that was there. And also she's 9, so you wanted to make her still seem like a little girl, you know? So we had those 2 elements, but then she's very beyond her years too, and so smart and unexpected, because she looks like Shirley Temple, and then she loves blood and bones.
Guts.
Yeah, she's obsessed with grotesque things. So I like playing with that, and also her brattier side. There's so many elements to Winnie. She is, but you learn to love her. In the beginning, you're kind of who is a spoiled girl, but she comes around. My part was the voice. That was my section to nail. So, it's and I think I had to get used to just it being the voice, because in the beginning I was kind of I need to act this out and make sure that you can see it in my eyes. No one cares. It doesn't matter. It's just about the sound, and if you're creating the emotion with your voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your body of work is very diverse. You seem to almost take opposite movies from the one that you did, and I imagine that's on purpose.
It is, yeah. I think it's also kind of what your gut tells you too, because you're you know, in this film and you're playing this one character, and then you're like, okay, so now I'm done with that, so now I want to do something so drastically different, you know, and move on and kind of explore that a little bit and experience that side. So I think that it's conscious but unconscious decision too, because it's what you're drawn to at the moment, I guess. So
where does Trumbo fit in there then?
Well, Trumbo, I don't think I've played as, I mean, obviously it's in the 50s, so that was, and playing a real person. I mean, Nikki, she's still alive, and kind of the pressures of that and that challenge as well. I mean, she also, in the script, she ranges from 13 to 30. It's like, I've never done that before. So that was definitely, that was huge. And also she's, I think, one of the strongest characters that I've ever played. She's very passionate about what she believes in, and is not afraid to say her opinion and stand up for what she believes is right. And I thought that was really cool, especially for a girl character. You know, you don't see many of those. So
what is the nightmare scenario? Like when you say you're nervous to meet Bryan Cranston, in your deepest, darkest mind, what is your biggest fear? Like what are you scared of, you think?
I think of him hating me. I think that's this, you know, within it's like, oh God, they're just gonna hate me. Or I think that's the biggest fear for sure. But then it was like, he is so warm, and it's like you want to be his best friend.
Right.
I think everyone wants to be his best friend.
Yeah, I think the thing with Bryan Cranston is you want him to want you to be his best friend.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, come on,
I'm cool. Yeah. You hope that someone from in a different country or a different state, or someone who's not, who's afraid still to come out and say who they actually are and want to be. You hope maybe they'll see this movie and realize that actually, wow, there is support. There's people who hear me, and this is actually a safe place. And you hope, you want to make it a safe place so that people can do that and they don't have to hide. And they know that, there's so many people on this crew that all worked on this film, and every single person on the crew wanted to tell this story and was supporting them. So you hope that they see it. And it's not just the actors and the characters in the film, it's everyone that made the film too. And that's a lot of people. Knowing that Ben is going to direct the film and also be in it as well, it's like, gosh, I really hope I get this part,
And you got it.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing how many hats he wears in this movie.
It is,
from writing to directing to producing to starring in it. What was it like to work with him on set, both as an actor and also as your director?
It's really amazing having, because he is an actor as well. He understands actors so well and understands he creates this environment on set that is just perfect to facilitate actors, and you just to let your creativity run and feel like, okay, well, if you need to go again or get it right, or he just lets the creativity kind of flow, and it's amazing. And also most of my scenes were mostly with him, which I didn't at first, when I was like, I don't know, it's gonna be scary, like I'm acting with the director, what's that gonna be like? But it was not weird at all, and you felt like, when he's being Joe, his character, he's just being his character, and he's with you in the scene. You don't feel like he's being director, the director side. And then he just, and then it takes over, and then
you're like, okay, now you're Ben the director.
Well. Right, yeah. It's really incredible, and I'm so happy I got to see that, because I've never worked with a director-actor before.
Nicole as Miss Martha.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone else playing that,
Me
especially
either.
after
She's perfect.
Sophia told me, she's like, I actually wrote that with Nicole in mind.
Yeah.
What was it like to see her bring Miss Martha to life in the way that she did?
Well, Nicole is so elegant, and when she walks, she walks into a room and grabs the whole room, and with Miss Martha, but Nicole's personality is not necessarily Miss Martha's, but that's what's so great, because she really, she just transforms herself completely, and then when it's cut, she's just, she has her Australian accent again, and she's so sweet. She's very mothering, and I had done a film with her right before we filmed the Beguiled, so I got to know her on that one, and she's someone I've always just respected so much. She's like a fellow tall girl too. When I was young, I was like, she's tall, like, because there's not a lot of tall actresses. So she was one that, you know, stood out and who's like one of the best actresses ever. So
She's kind of amazing.
yeah, she is.
You're not a newbie to TIFF, and you know Toronto loves you, and we love when you come and have a film here.
Coming here, yeah, I know it. My third time this year.
I love it. Third time's a charm, and it's such an amazing movie.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh, when I was watching Mary Shelley, I felt like I was learning so much along the way. I mean, Frankenstein is such an iconic story, and you know that the author was a woman named Mary Shelley.
Yeah.
But beyond that, her story was, there were so many unknown elements, including the fact that she was 18 when she wrote
I
it.
know.
Like, oh
She's
my
so
gosh.
young, and she had by that point she had already experienced so much life. She'd run away from home with Percy Shelley, and by that time she'd become pregnant, and she'd lost a child, and then you know, so she'd lived a lot of life, and a lot of soul went into writing that book. Because I think a lot of people think it's just a monster story or like a gothic novel, but it's actually kind of a pouring out, you know, of this woman's soul into writing. So I'm so happy that now it's really important, I think, for this story, for her story to be told.
Gosh, all the songs, you know, it's funny because the movie kind of, I saw a press release that the movie was happening, but it hadn't been cast yet.
Yeah.
And so I saw that, and I was like, what is this movie about with a teenage girl that is, you know, and she gets to sing in it. And I kind of have this secret kind of fantasy of being able to show that I can sing, because it's something that I used to do when I was young around the house, and it was either I wanted to be a pop star or I wanted to be an actress when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So when I heard about this, I was like, God, I really want to do it. And so we called Max, and it was odd because it was first like all in Polish. So he was like, "You're not a Polish girl. How are we gonna make this work?"
Yeah.
But somehow, yeah, we did. And then I realized that I was like, oh, I get to sing, and then I realized, oh, I have to sing.
Yeah.
So I have to start training and learning all these songs. And I mean, sometimes you would also get attached to a song, and then we learn, oh, we can't use that song, or you know, money things and stuff. But Interscope helped us out with that, and it was amazing feeling up there, and also just being conscious of that you're being a performer that is growing.
Yeah.
Because you know, you want to sing your heart out in every song and do it
Right.
perfectly, but then I had to be conscious that this is someone who, you know, like as they say in the movie, she's green at first.
You had to meet her where she was.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can you each talk about what you have brought to each other's performances?
Oh, gosh. I mean, Stellan is someone that I've, you know, admired forever, and so to get to have these scenes together and kind of, I don't know, look in your eyes, they're so soulful, and it's like easy to do scenes with you because we're friends, and like our first scenes together were in Deauville, which was a very kind of light. I love that kind of moment in time in the movie because it's kind of different than the rest of it.
Yes.
You know, it's not in Norway. It has this beautiful lightness to it, and that was the first scenes we got to do together. And we kind of got to be silly and have this, and so that built like the foundation that we had to be able to, you know, take on the rest. And most of my scenes, I mean, I have great scene with Inga and one with Renata, but only one with each daughter, and most of Rachel's relationship is really with Gustav, so we got to have that foundation, and you know, it was easy because he's so incredible.
You were stunning in it.
Thank you.
Stunning Skarsgård. We like it.
You should be an advertiser.